Alright, I should explain why in pretty much all my videos from Southern California I was wearing sunglasses. It was sunny, but that's not the reason for all of that. When I went to Dog Beach in Huntington has the most epic dog beach in the country. It's a mile long. There's cliffs on the street side so your dogs don't run into traffic. And then it's just a free-for-all for dogs who like water. My eyes are doing better now, but they were on the struggle. So we were at Dog Beach and the crew was having a good time, and I sat down to, take in the scenery and enjoy myself. And April saw some seagulls that made the very poor choice to land nearby. So she does a burnout and kicks wads of sand up into my face, and then does a rooster tail all the way to the shoreline to get the birds, but I couldn't see what ended up happening. I stood up, I was spitting sand out, wiping it off my face, and then rubbing it out of my eyes, and as soon as I pulled my hands away from my eyes, I knew that I got an infection. It was so sour feeling all over my eyeballs. It was like acid. I don't know what that sand was that I was sitting next to, but maybe a dog had some creamy shits and dumped it right there, and that's what hit me in the face, because I was instantly poisoned. So I flicked the rest of the sand out of my face, and I'm blinking hard, and I can tell it's going to be a problem. I can feel the sand in the back of my eyeballs. And it got worse and worse throughout the day. I stayed in Huntington Beach that night. When I woke up in the morning, it looked like I was blowing my nose out through my eye sockets. There was so much green, yellow slime coming out of my face. It was disgusting. And then the whole day, I was making pearls behind my eye sockets from all the sand back there. I went to the store. I could barely see. Everything was super blurry. So I went to the store and got, I was looking for that Dial antibacterial soap. I used to pack that in my eye sockets to get rid of pink eye. But all they had was Purell. I thought, well, that's gonna hurt, but let's go ahead and run it. I am both a combination of a little bit stupid and durable, so my remedies for maladies are a bit unusual. So I got that Purell and I started jamming it in my eyeballs. However much you think it hurts to put raw alcohol and gel in your eyeballs, it hurts just a little bit more. It stings like hell. But I wanted to be able to see. I was in Southern California. I wanted to be able to see the scenery. So I started driving north through the beaches, Redondo Beach and Manhattan Beach. And as I'm going through Hollywood, honestly, Jennifer Aniston could have been in a Porsche right next to me and I would not have recognized her. I could barely see a damn thing. It was just all fuzzy, like looking through wax paper. But I kept packing alcohol in, trying to get my eyes fixed up. And by the time I got to Malibu, I was looking all right. The things had cleared up a little bit, and I was feeling a little bit better. But it was a rough day with pink eye, and I got this lung infection, so I wasn't in tip-top health on my trip, but I was having a good time anyway. And then got to Pismo, and I could see okay. Otherwise, I'd have crashed into the ocean. I tell this story to set up the next story. That one's just okay, but that's not the worst material to ever hit me in the face, get in my mouth and eyes. Actually, no, it didn't get in my eyes. Get in my mouth and on my face. I had something far more disgusting hit me in the face one time. And whatever you're thinking it might be, it's much worse than that. So I'll make another video and I'll tell that story, and it's pretty disgusting.